I want another layer of habitation, so another latrine here as well. And then maybe the top layer. Also, I might push this up and dump that down into there. Poor dupes are going to have a bad time when I pop it though. See, there's a plastic tile. Movement speed is plus 25% on plastic, which is a very nice late game bonus. Just make sure that the mesh tiles are in play. That's wrong. Doing it all wrong. Doing it all wrong. Let's do that there. And then on top of that will be the top layer here, which yeah, I'll make it 4 high again. It'll be the top layer. Oh, let's go straight into the poo water. The poo water. And then straight out into the abyssalite. Abyssamite? Something like that. And food has decayed. What I can also do is, if this is a mess hall, I can actually extend the base out here and then have farming top and bottom. Oh yeah, the new map Gen 2 is different to say the least. Probably the biggest single change to it is that resources don't override the other. You know how they were talking about how copper overrides iron, so it tends to dominate the generation. And that was one of the things that was fixed. And so that's really changed. That's changed the way a map looks as far as resource distribution goes. Still sucks trying to generate four maps, 4 spawns on that PvP map. Just plonk plonk. You have to mind that. The hatch just fell. Alright, let's uncork it. Down it comes. Hoi! That's not something I expected. Alright then. You're gonna have to mop that then. And that's the not so great part about watering this game. And I've completely flooded it. There's a little pocket of water there. Sopping wet. Oh, don't go in there. There he goes, he's dead. I should have locked it. Oh, he jumped out. Why'd you go in there? I think I overestimated a little bit. Do you know if Will's already looking into it? No, he's not trying to find a map yet. Still waiting. Now that. Let's get the tubes researched. Let's make him mop it up. We'll start digging. Let's keep that for now, actually. Fine. Now this time I'm actually going to press lock. I looked at it, I was like, it'll probably be fine. It totally wasn't. I love how they have to go underwater just to... let me disable auto emptying. I looked at it and I thought, it'll probably be fine. Turns out it was not fine at all. You can be a latrine. Much like so. He mentioned a new ISP, he did? That's interesting. Get some step ladders in. It's probably excessive, but I will. Another cycle done. That went well. Yeah, now I've got more water than I can ever possibly know what to do with. That's some intense carbon dioxide. How's the germs? The slime lung I don't think survives in water. From memory, I think water kills it. You have slime lung, but it is decaying. At the same time, yeah, we'll dig out this and then I'll think about the natural gas power. I want to sort of finalise the base. Now you go there. So the lessons learned is to give it a bit of space. Food has decayed. And then we do that. And then 1, 2, there. And so that, actually... let's give it a double wall. On account of slime. Well, didn't even say hey. Oh. Tile. There. Give him something to do. How's the oxygen? Pretty good. Yeah, flow there to there to there. There. Let's cancel that, and cancel that. Now, what I should do is cancel that row. That way they can actually reach the roof. Maybe just too focused on trains, very likely. Early on, a lot of what I said was never noticed in his chat. That's sort of the way with any sort of busy chat, though. I was in a chat with in a fairly big channel a few days ago, and he said the streamer said hello, I think 3 separate times, as if it was the first time I'd appeared. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh yeah, duplicate time. Irritable bowel node. Yeah, what are you? Vomiter, athletics. So you're good at running things. It's good. Alright. Let's add one more. Who are you gonna be? There we go. Bonus scan. Welcome to the colony. Welcome to the colony, and please don't exceed your quota of oxygen for the day. Cancel that so they can get to the corner. Yeah, they're already unreachable. Dang it. Ha. Cycle complete. Missed your factory streams on that. Did you fluid wagons break your factory balances? No. I actually knew about the fluid changes 2 weeks ago, or a week or 2 weeks ago. So I've been calculating out how to deal with it. I need at least, for sulfuric acid on the new build, it's the biggest problem. because it needs like 45,000 sulfuric acid per minute. And so that just means I need a slightly bigger acid train. I think the 363 needs to be a 282 now, which is convenient. Yeah, and I have to redo it. And I might need a second one as well. Would be a fun mod, wouldn't it? An oxygen voucher. Anything to tell me? I wanted a way so that, because Anti's recording of the stream was 42 gigabytes, I think it was. Or either 4.2 or 42. And so Dropbox and all that can't cope, so I need somewhere to put the file. So he needs to upload the file somewhere so I can receive it. I think it was actually 4.2, not 42. Oxygen is delightful. I better get some more ventilation in here. And generic experimentation? I wonder if that's... I wonder if that's what one of these mysterious machines is. I suppose I better plug a duplicate in to find out what happens. Yeah, mine was only... Well, mine recording actually was 32. So it's not inconceivable. Game feels completely silent when the music goes. It feels eerie and awkward. How's the water down there now? It's settled. It's enough for me to mop at least. I don't know how I'm going to get that water out though. Poor Sunny Honey Bunny jumping in the water. Yeah, because I can't mop deep water anymore. What I might do is just mesh tile that. I'm just going to have to remember to just eat the bottle of water. There's 3 of them as well. Oh, you stupid hatch. Yeah, the meat's down there. It's fresh, but it's inside of food poisoning. Food has decayed. Might give a airflow tile there too. Soggy feet. Sopping wet. And that'll hopefully push the carbon through. There it goes. Bloop. Airflow tiles are weird because the water doesn't touch it. F to pay respects to the poor little hatch. Overpressure. But you're... wait a minute. Yeah, you're not connected to anything. Actually, you can be deconstructed. Oh yeah, I can expand storage. Imagine Factoro needing oxygen. Well, the power armor suit sort of deals with it. I think that's the whole theory. There we go. And that's going to settle the carbon down here. Actually, let's get a bit more of it going. Yeah. Amazon S3 storage can have a 5 TB. Yeah, if you've got the storage for it. Why are you angry? Go. Alrighty. So apparently when it comes to these airlocks, 2 like that and then 2 like that, I think it was good for sealing the gases. I think it was that combination. Oxygen is delightful. Oh, what are you doing there? A little nugget. $900. That's actually what Zisto uses. Zisto. That meal ice is unrefrigerated but sterile, so it'll last forever. Oh yeah, I'm not going to store anything like that. It's stale. Someone's already eaten that hatch. Alright, that's done. How are the germs? There's a few germs there, but this thing should take care of it. Germs down there's fine. There's nothing there to smop anymore. Let's get a deodorizer there too, and a deodorizer there. Oh, there actually. Just to make sure anything that comes, just in case something comes through, it gets killed. It's decayed food that's a problem. It needs to go in there. The rotten meal ice. When do you get behemoth hatches? Actually, that reminds me. No. I hate it. I don't like people who are anemic though. With the exosuits, that's a huge debuff. And also, he's sort of a jack of all trades, which are pretty terrible. Go do research. Don't need to play with that anymore. How's consumable ore? 20 tons of coal now, excellent. Swat the swatter. Ah. That's all done. I know there's been 1 or 2 incidents swatting here too. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Hoping it doesn't break horrifically. It's a lot of fluid branches. I'm asking a lot of the fluid system in this game right now. I may just be asking too much. Let's see... furniture, sculpture... and... it's like building a train network. I'm gonna have to dig up this. Ugh, that's not good, so I'm gonna have to skip all that up. Food has decayed. Well, at least means if food's decaying, it means I can at least hold more food. Pea water has water on it. Okay, it's carving out the first thingy. How far is this compared to other games? I have been up to cycle like 250, I think is the highest. So it's not as progressed, but this one's actually gone probably one of the smoothest apart from that slime lung, which is like one of the firsts. Like in the other game I was playing, I was just frolicking about in one of these slime biomes and nobody was getting sick. Now you go that way. I'm going to cancel that for now, so they build that. Insufficient oxygen generation. That's concerning. I might have opened up enough space for it to be a problem. Although the pressure's good. 1,400. I like keeping it about 1,200. What are you? Oxygen, polluted oxygen. Must only be a small amount. That hatch is still there. I'm gonna leave him there. Alright, that's done. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that it really matters. There. I might also need a extra conduit up here for the heavy watt wire. Otherwise its decore debuff is just too strong. Food is decayed. Three, 4. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can dig all that up and get this plumbed in. Should actually be, yep, it's another latrine. There's a hatch in there too. It's just a room. There's a maximum size for rooms too. That's like this is too big to be counted as a room. Now, that's... And put that there, and that there, and that there. Probably going to need to run the pump and then filter that water. Get rid of those random blobs of carbon dioxide. Polluted oxygen. Hey-oh. Healthcare. There. Next step is that, and as I say, apparently that's how you do an airlock. Because the horizontal means that both doors open at the same time, and it means that duplicates move a tiny bit quicker through it. And when it closes again, it fills up with air and then destroys the air. But I'm not sure if it's meant to be 2 and 2, or if it was 1 and 1. I can't remember off the top of my head. Either way, it's probably fine. Again with the food decay. Storage is fine. What I might do is deconstruct these though. And then hope that they move it all down there. Research complete. No refrigerator? Not yet. I don't really have the power system to support it. I've been procrastinating on doing natural gas, and I need to get onto it. just been sort of polishing the base. But now that I got the setup to actually go out, I can start looking for cold biomes. Don't need that. So I can put a generator system in there. It might be cold out there. What's sedimentary? Yeah, see, I'm at the edge of the world now. I don't think there's a cold biome out there. How about here? No, there's a little bit more room. Put a couple of ration boxes. Yeah, that's the next step. Get them in the sterile environment. I think they still go stale. It's like it's sterile, but because it's unrefrigerated, they still expire. Never seen this game, but heard some things. What's it about? So this is a sort of a colony survival game where you start with a bunch of characters called duplicants inside what is described as an asteroid, and you have to survive essentially. So copy, paste. It's oxygen not included because one of the main things you have to concern yourself with is the continuous supply of breathable air. Don't suffocate, yeah. Either, and when we say suffocate, there's a few different ways to suffocate. Like some duplicants earlier accidentally got walled up inside here, so they were suffocating inside the wall. Sometimes they get, if someone's moving through some tile combinations while the tile's being constructed, they can get entombed inside the tile, which is hilarious and annoying at the same time. It's, yes, from the makers of Don't Starve, so it has that same sort of Don't Starve type artwork going on with it. Like this coal generator, which very much looks like an accordion. And it has a bit of that survival vibe going on as well, from Don't Starve. Research is done. What's next? Smelting. Make a game in the future, don't combust. Oh, everything's going so far. There's a bit of stress. There might be a decor thing. How's the oxygen? Still good. A bit of poop and slime. It's more polluted water. Nope, it's one of those just growing in a pocket of hydrogen. I think the next step is to actually start heading out. Quishing. What we got? Next duplicant. Yokel, gastrophobia, binge eater, I'm not so keen on. Another creative would be nice. Nah. Don't unlive. It'd be good to get some abyssalite too. Abyssalite's a really strong material. There they are, struggling for their oxygen. I'll put some deodorizers in just to purge the oxygen, any dirty oxygen. But I play the zombies trying to get more brains for food. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. They're going to release the polluted water, yeah, so they're just going to run for the shower. So they'll all go for the shower first thing in the morning. Someone once told me you don't need this many showers for this many duplicants. I always disagreed, and that's why. Really zappy things disappeared again. That was a bug from a while ago. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. That's gonna go into the clean water. See, they've all gone to the shower because they're dirty. Please mop. Please mop. Please mop. I think it's time to change that back to a regular tile. I warned you, yes. Yes. I knew it was going to be a bad idea to have that there. Have this thing here. I never learned. I should have done a horizontal one, like always. Off to the shower. That's why you need lots of showers. Because as soon as they get the germs, they'll just go off and shower themselves. And it kills the slime lung. Make another door before they hit the ladder to stop the mess. Yeah. Could also... Oh, I could have a drain trap as well. Although, having said that, there's not really... Oh. I'm not planning on going up anyway. What's in there? Chlorine. Now... Need to empty those bottles. Well, that was an adventure and a half. So who... I think everyone's in good health. If I need to make the mess hall bigger, I can extend the... I can make the latrines bigger too, which is convenient. Trainer scan. So do you mean a raised platform here? I could put a block there, but I was thinking it wouldn't so much be necessary now. I actually should lift this up one tile. That would have made sense. Oh, fire pole. I can actually build them. It's going to be like use up all my copper. There we go. Look at it, he's descending, dropping on the fire pole, and I climb using the ladder. That's excellent. Oh wait, you can have the ladder over the fire pole. Can you? Actually, judging by that, I'd say no. Fire pole. So now they can drop down a little bit quicker. Excellent. Let's make a bit of a bridge and continue outward. Into the hydrogen and chlorine. What could possibly go wrong? It's not needed now. No, it's a bit late. Okay, that's them there. Trying to see if there's like a cold biome in the diagonals. Nothing obvious there. There's the end of the world. This sucks for cold biomes. How's that? No, that's 35 degrees. And that's getting into bleachstone. I kinda don't like breaking into bleachstone caverns, because bleachstone brings problems. It emits chlorine, which can be a bit of a pain. I think that might be a... Uh-oh. Oh, really? I learned how to do that now. There you go. They're gonna have interrupted sleep now. Gotta go, bonus can? Alright, we'll see you later. Question. Could you build a drainage room in the bottom left for the CO2 and reprocess oxygen? Yeah, later on, eventually I'll put CO2 scrubbers here, carbon skimmers down here. And I'll actually pull that down as well. I could do that now, actually. That way all of the that's generally what I do, is try and settle all the carbon down here. In theory I could do it right down here, but down here is good enough. I have a feeling I'm going to unearth another hatch though. So we're running off, going for air. When I get the power, I'll actually set up refrigeration. Get rid of the relying on the carbon dioxide for the food. Ladder down, there we go. I've done full carbon sinks as well, and yeah, it works. Eventually you get carbon building up in one corner. I think a pair of carbon sinks at the bottom of each ladder, or wherever you have ladders, is worth it. Yeah, see how it's sort of compressed down here? No matter what, it always seems to pickle on one side. I mean, I think that's because I'm pushing air pressure up here, so it's pushing down diagonally. That's at 1500, that's getting more and more pressurized. And again, this thing's going nuts. This thing produces a stupid amount of oxygen. Ah, cold biome. So I can route some batteries over there. And yeah, there's the edge of the map. The question is, there's some sleet wheat. So I could do some farming. I might need to do some farming for the sleet wheat over there as well. There's balm lily. Okay, that's medical. There's the Pinchara pepper, which is a high tier food. There's also, there it is, there's the thimbleweed. So it needs, it's very, I've never actually grown thimbleweed before. It needs an atmosphere. It needs a very specific temperature, by the look at that. Actually, no, that's not that specific. Yeah, there's a lot of farming that I haven't done. So I might actually set some farming up over here. And push out this wall as well. Oh, another duplicate. Who we got? Slow learner, anemic slow learner. And slow learners are like the worst possible that you could get. Because learning governs how quickly they skill up. And it's the only skill which they can't gain. It's what they have is permanent. I'm full up on storage again. Storage compactors then. Let's deconstruct that and formalize these rooms. Time for some Korean kidnap and soyu. Kimbap, kimbap. Oh no, it's fine. I was confused there for a second. I'm guessing that means dinner time. It's almost actually food time for me. I'm getting hungry. Room overlay. Oh no, there's actually contained itself as a room. Then that one. Just generic room. Research is not set. Let's get that. I'll start from the top now and finish off finally with automation. Sushi and sake if you're in Japan. I don't think I say sake actually. Sake? Is it sake? I'm fairly certain it's something else slightly different. If by dinner time you mean destroy your own digestive tract time. No, dinner time. Korean sounds better. It does actually. I do like. Having said that, Vietnamese it ain't so bad either. Yeah, get that. Chicken Kitsu. See how high we can get the decor buff going. It's a lot of paintings though. They're going to be at it for a while. Over here really needs it. What's a ferment? Yeah. It's not seaweed, is it? Oh crap, someone who shouldn't be doing art is doing art. Oh, here comes the lag. I think that means it's time to stop. There it is. You, stop doing bonus cans. Please stop with the art. Does it actually have it? Yeah, it has a slight decor buff. It's such a good painting. Yeah, it's not like RimWorld where there's someone who can't do art. When they try to paint, it has a significant room debuff. Fireball. Let's not disturb the hatches. Actually, I can disturb the hatches. Speaking of hatches, where are the hatches? Did I bury them? Yes. Some random object there. Insufficient oxygen generation again. I think it's probably time I started scrubbing the CO2 though. What's that in there? Told all of the seeds. At some point I should also consider rationalizing the storage. Having said that, there's never a point where I want to get rid of a material that I've mined. How much raw metal do I have? Not a huge amount, actually. Still a bit of copper there. But there's going to be fairly soon... Oh, there's quite a deposit of the gold. And coal. The quest for coal is always endless. Iron ore. They're all building paintings anyway. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave it there because it's almost food time for me.